All right, we are continuing in chapter 11, and this time we are going to take a look at how to make a box and whisker plot. All right, so what a box and whisker plot does is it is a way to graph your data set so that you can easily tell where the majority of the data lies. And the majority of the data would lie in the box part of the box and whisker plot. The box represents 50% of your data. It is the middle 50% of your data. Now, how we do this is pretty straightforward. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to list the set in order from least to greatest. Okay. Then what we're going to do is pull off the minimum, which is the lowest value, and the maximum, which is the highest value. Remember, those will become your whiskers. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to count to the middle, and that will be your median of the entire set. We're going to now call that median the second quartile. Then what we do is we find the median of the lower half. This will be called the first quartile. And then we'll find the median of the upper half. That will be called the third quartile. Then what we're going to do is we are going to graph our values on a number line. The first, second, and third quartiles will make the box. Then the low value or the minimum and the high value maximum will make the two whiskers. All right, so here we go. Let's try this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to list our numbers out from least to greatest. So we're going to start 0. We have 2 4s. Then I have 3 5s. 1, 2, 3. Then I have 1 8. I have 2 12s. I have a 15 and a 19. Okay, so we start in. The minimum or the low value is 0. The high value or maximum is 19. So now we're looking for the second quartile. So I'm going to start in. I'm going to count down, just counting towards the middle. So my median or my second quartile is going to be that 5 there. Now I look for the median of the lower half. So I start counting those. So I go here, here, here. So 4 is the median of the lower half, which is going to be the first quartile. Then I come back and now I find the median of the upper half, which is going to be 12. So the third quartile would be 12. So now we're going to start in and we're going to write out our numbers. Now, when I look at this, an easy way I'm thinking of doing this is I'm going to go 0 and I'm going to count by 2s. And I think I can get far enough here to get everything covered that I need to. And I think an interval of 2 will give me enough space to get the whole graph in, but also make it very readable. So I'm going to start at the low, and the low is 0, so I'm going to put a line there. I'm going to go to 4. I'm going to put my line here. 5, so halfway in between those. And then 12. And then 19. So my first, second, and third quartiles, that makes my box. And then I draw my two whiskers. And that is a box and whisker plot. Now, if you notice here, we have 50% of our data is located inside that box. And if you notice up here even, just to kind of give you why or what you're looking at, you'll notice there are 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. There are 4 equal pieces left to that data. So you can get a good representation of what's happening to your data. Okay, let's try another one. So this one is annual precipitation in centimeters. So we're going to start off, we're going to look for our numbers in order. So our lowest number is 45. Then we go up to 76. Then we go 82. and then 86, and then 104, and then 128, and then 134, 136, 138, and 156. Okay, now we go and we look for our low, and that's 45. Our high or our maximum is 156. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start off, we're going to find the median of the whole set. So I go down 1, 1, 3, 3, 4, 4. Oh, so when we look, you notice we have two numbers that are in the middle. That happened because we have an even set. So my quartile 2 is actually between those two numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 104 added to 128 and divide by 2. In other words, you're just simply looking for what is in the middle of 104 and 128. Okay? So that's going to get us 116. So 116 would be the median. Now, be careful when you do the next part now. So now we're looking for the median of the lower half. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at 45. This time the 104 is included. So I'm going to go here and here. So my lower half, the quartile, is going to be 82. Then I come back and I look for the upper. So I'm going to go here and here, here and here. And so then we are going to be at 136. Okay, now as I look at this, it looks like my numbers are a little bigger. I have to get clear from 45, clear up to 156. So what I think I'm going to do is, let's go start at 40. I'm going to start at 40 and I'm going to climb by 10. So 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. All right, so let's put our numbers in. 45, that's going to be about right here. 82, that's going to be about here. 116, that's going to be about here. 136, that's going to be about here. And then 156 is going to be over here. So my first, second, and third quartiles make the box. I attach to the low and the high, which make the whiskers. And that is how we graph a box and whisker plot from a set of data.